All right, guys, today this is a real treat. We have a Survivor VC Commodore here, a 1981 model, very, very original car, manual 202, which is pretty rare in this spec as it's an L. And I mean, just have a look at this thing. It is really, it's a really nice car. I love the pinstriping and the chrome's in great condition, and you know, it's little Venetians there, and overall I love the color combination. Oh, sun visor as well, but just the cream body and the cream interior, it's really, really cool. So what we're going to do is just go for a drive, and I'll talk about just a quick rundown. There will be a full video of this car coming, but this is just a little bit of a teaser. Okay, so here we are, and it does have a heads and cam package, as you can probably hear, which is really, really cool, especially being a 202, and of course factory manual. But here we go, let's make sure that I don't stall. But overall, this car drives tight as a drum. It's a really, really nice car to drive, and it's and it's a little bit hard to convey that across camera, but it really does drive fantastic. I'm sure seeing this interior is going to bring some memories back to you guys of either being in this car or owning one or whatever it is. But these cars are really a big part in Holden's history. You know, if you're not familiar, 1981, they had the VC Commodore, so this is the second generation, and yeah, it's just, you really don't see these anymore, because even though the 202, the motor is really fantastic in these cars, rust is probably one of the biggest killers of these old girls, and there is just really not that many left, especially in the base model spec like this one is, and I think that makes it even more unique. You know, it's got the, you know, manual everything, and everything works in this car. It's just a really, really great example, and I wish that I could bring you guys along and show you how nice this car is to drive, but it really is. And it actually has manual steering as well, so no power steering, and it goes all right as well. Obviously it's had its heads and cam package, but it's also got a 345 true track diff out of a VL, and yeah, it's just a really, really cool piece of gear. And as we've been driving around this, a lot of people have been, you know, looking at this car, and even when we were filming the overview, a lady came in and told her story and her experience with these old things, and it's just so rare to see them in such good condition like this. Yeah, and yeah, I really love the dash, as you guys can see. So this one's got 144,000 kilometers on it, but there's a little manifold vacuum gauge, so it's sort of the 80s way of telling you if you're driving well, or sorry, it's the 80s way of telling you if you're driving like an idiot, or what the fuel economy you can expect. How accurate that is, yeah, we don't really know. Even when they were brand new. However, the concept is really cool, and if you see, I'll just put my foot down a little bit, it drops a little bit. And then as you're cruising, the needle goes all the way up. But yeah, really, really, but yeah, it's just, I'm sure seeing this interior brings back a lot of memories, and all the dials and everything work, and the radio, like, it's really, really cool. And I love that everything is brown. It's just, the interior color and everything works so well on this car, especially with the outside being beige and the brown and white pinstripe, and it's just a really, yeah, it's a great piece of gear, and I've really enjoyed driving this thing. And when you guys see the overview video, you'll see how much care and love this car has received, and it's got a good story. You know, 13 years roughly with the same owner. And yeah, it really shows that it's been looked after, and I've really enjoyed driving it. And yeah, tip is, even though it's had a few owners, Evan has really not done too much of this, other than the motor has had a freshen up, but it has just been maintained, and that's what's, you know, awesome about these old cars, is they just go and go and go. So this car has enjoyed a bit of hibernation, but you know, he's just recently given it a bit of love and a bit of attention, and it really shows. Again, it's hard to show on camera, but it's just a good one. And one thing that's awesome, which I'll show you in the overview, is the back seats, and it's like new. It really is like new, and the rear doors open so smoothly, and I've never seen a VBVC, or actually really any series VBVC VH as good as this one. So it's just been a real treat to be able to drive it, and again, especially being a manual as well, it's pretty cool that it's, yeah, I don't know, it's just it's a really good spec, great colour, great running gear, and great condition. So I really thank Evan for loaning it out for the day, and to share not just with me, but share with you guys as well. And yeah, wait till you guys see the overview video. It's just a really, really cool car, and again, lots of people looking at it, and it just, again, gone are the days where you see these on the roads, and even at the wreckers, you know, these are long gone. They're all hiding in people's sheds now, and either wasting away, or they're either wasting away in a paddock, sadly, but a lot of them are really now being cared for, as I think they always should have been. Hope you guys enjoyed that little quick point of view drive. I just wanted to sort of share with you guys what driving these old cars is like. Again, there's not that many of these old things left. They have all rusted away, and they're just gone, or they're hidden in a shed. So it has just been a really fantastic experience driving this thing, and it's a time warp, this car, just like that Commodore that I had on last week. If you like these kind of cars, or you'd like your own on the channel, please feel free to get in touch and subscribe and all those things. And thank you for watching.